like a 15 minutes before the 15 minutes before the start ends. What's up, Chris Bird? That's right. Good morning. It is morning. Drink that fucking coffee. Love it. Love it. I just assumed that it's a cisgender morning. Doc, Poison, where you at? Issue medic bags, please, 7. They're ready to go. Ready to go, 7 bags. Eastern. Okay. Alright, if you can't hear my voice, you need to probably get closer. Morning, Paul. Alright. Let's go, rally up, because it's like, I don't understand what's going on. Well, that's your fault, not mine. Let's go. I got some pertinent safety information to put out. What's pertinent mean? Important. Your lack of vocabulary skills is your fault. I was a public educated person, all right. I did okay. Done good. All right, let's go. I'm not dressed yet. That's fine. Get over here. You get dressed later. Most of you are working too much. You can't anyway. Sal, I'd go to war with you. Yeah, but it would take 9 weeks for me to get you ready. Yeah, for some of us, that's just taking arthritis medication for a while. Now, everybody will have to have a beard, because beard is like plus 10 lethality. That was for you, Paul. All right. Oh, shit. Hey, Western, I need your medic bags. All right, I'm 3 of 7 here. Negative loss. I only got 3 bags here. Awesome. Let's go. Hold it that way. All right. Hey, everybody, I want you guys to look at the parking lot and tell them waiting on you. 1, 2, 3. Hurry up. You don't have to get dressed. Just get over here. Yes, you in the orange and white box. Get over here. You can get dressed afterwards. I love you. I want to put out this information. You need this information. There's some fake red rope licorice out there. Don't eat it. All right. Yeah. Come on. You can get dressed afterwards. I know Huddle House was good. I know one of you guys was eating Burger King. And then one of you fuckers at Waffle House threw a chair last night. I don't know what that was all about. All right, let's go, please. All right. Give that man a head count. All right, come on, boys. Come on. You can get dressed afterwards, I promise. You're losing time now, but you need it.
Move it! Let's go! Let's go! Get in formation now!
All right, let's go. All right, hey, Eddie's the noise.
Shut your freaking trap, please!
All right, ignorance is not a defense. That's going to be the theme of the week. Okay? I didn't know, Sal. So it's because you need to know the rules. Okay? All right, so let's talk about some common infractions. Common infractions. Not staying in the right uniform. Not having iPro on. Literally, not having iPro on. Well, it's fogging up. Okay, guys. iPro stays on your face. You gotta have a retention strap. One of the guys actually tried to argue with the admin about how his balaclava keeps his iPro on his face. And then he turned when a loud noise happened, and where did the iPro go? Off his face. Okay. All right, next. I don't know who's using the fucking pipe bombs. Okay. But the ATF will become calling. Got you on camera. It was in the tunnels. We've got 2 IR cameras down there. They're pretty expensive cameras. We caught you throwing about 25 of those. Okay. Not authorized. Not authorized. Ever. Alright? And then the other jackass throwing the lit fuse. Do we allow lit fuse a pyro at our events? No! Okay. Another thing is a fucking pipe bomb. That will kill somebody. Coach, how are your balls this morning? Yeah. It went off in between Coach's legs. Not cool. Alright? So if you've got those on you, that's your one and only warning. Don't come up to me after the event and try to apologize. Okay? I got a bottle of bleach here you can drink, and everyone else is going to throw your dead carcass in that fucking dumpster over there. This is me being fucking serious. Alright? You're out to hurt somebody.
Tell him why, Sal. What happened?
Because you'll fucking kill somebody.
What happened yesterday, though?
Yeah, we had a player have to come off the field because he literally had a TBI. Alright? Not cool. Okay? So if you've got him in your kit right now, I would push him a little lower and then go throw him in the dumpster and have nobody see you. Okay? Because the FBI is going to come call him. Not enough. I want Taggins and EG67s back in. That's not cool. Alright, enough of that. Sunday, Third Coast Airsoft. That's when we see the best play. Why? Because only the best players came back for Sunday morning. True statement, okay? Other events, drama starts, on Sundays, guys are tired, okay? When you're hit, what do? You call it, and you sit or lay down. Do not stay standing up. I'm telling you, all you guys here, guys and gals, when you're hit today, I know you'll take a seat. I know one of you, I'm looking at you right now, you'll shoot yourself just to take a break. All right, game notes. All right, the Alpha for Western has moved, just like Eastern's moved last year. It is now in the northwest corner on your map. So when you walk down this road, Western, it is right there by the expansion parking lot. The talk has already moved. The command post is already down there. Okay. No hill today. Well, at least not that hill. Okay. All right. Now, start expositions. Each side, based on the time of possession for that objective, was where you got to start this morning and yesterday. Okay. Western, you guys held Mary, Dorothy, Tori, and Sarah longer than Eastern. Eastern, you held Lola, Eve, Jesse, Brenda, and Dora. That gives your commander an option of where to start you guys. Start, not spawn. Spawn is Alpha or your medic bags. You guys are doing really good jobs in the medic bags. Okay? He's like, yeah, Sal, I'm not walking all the way back to that fucking hill. All right. If you lost your dead rag, I guess you're going to die in a very violent manner until you find some dead rag. Okay? And by the way, that dude using his wife's underwear, hey dude, you're awesome. It stretches right over the helmet. I don't want to know what size it is, so please don't tell me. Okay. It was like, what kind of fucking helmet is it, Sal? It's a big one. Okay. All right, last night's round ended 32,568 points Western, 33,724 points Eastern. That gap is closing. Okay, the score right now going into this phase, 95,962 to 120,534. Okay? So saying every point that you hold, every second you hold is a victory point. You hold an objective for an hour, that's 3,600 points. Just on one box. There are 9 objectives. Now, about the objectives. Look, guys, just because you're physically standing there around the objective does not mean you own it. Okay? Both sides were guilty of this. Coach is like, hey, if you change the top of the box, I don't know how to do that.
Did you not read the offer?
I don't know the code.
Guess.
4 2s. I don't know what that means. Fuck. So, I'm telling you that because I have a feeling this is going to be that 32-second game like Serious Viking was. And for the guys who were at Viking 2 years ago, you know what I'm talking about. You guys won by 32 seconds. All right? You guys were like, well, it was a near win. It was a loss. All right? So, the box. Make sure it's yours. If you don't know how to do it, what is the code for Western? 1-1-1-1. We haven't changed it in 5 years because we didn't want to confuse you. Okay? Eastern. 4 deuce, right? Oh, this just confused the shit out of somebody. 4 deuce. Don't shit on the box. 2-2-2-2. All right. And then smile because it's taking your picture when it changes. Okay? The cameras are enabled. We can see you guys. We're going to try to broadcast that today. Okay?
Not the ones y'all cut during the tier 1.
Yeah, it's not the tier 1 cameras. Okay? You guys are like, I didn't. What? Anyways. All right, so I have 844 right now. You can move. Take direction from your leaders. Your leaders will tell you what start positions they want you at. And at 09, we turn the game on. If you are not at your objective, your start position at 09, you go to your alpha and you start from there. All right? You guys have to learn to walk with a sense of urgency. Okay? Some of you guys are like, what does that mean, Sal? Walk like you gotta shit yourself. All right? Walk a little faster. You guys, veterans, tell them to range walk, okay? All right. What did I miss?
Hey, real quick, guys, I'll put out just a fucking friendly reminder. Y'all know me as coach. I like to instruct. Guys, I know it's cool, it's Gucci, it's nice. You have all this fucking fancy shit that you see on fucking movies, you see on shit on video games. You unlock it during your video game. Look down at your chest. Look down at your belt. If you fucking don't need it on you, don't wear it. Don't wear it. If you cannot make it to your alpha because you're in your I need a break, guys, then you already are screwing yourself. This is real shit. I did 20 years fucking infantry. Okay? Trust me, throughout those years, I started losing that shit. I went down to only 3 mags and just my fucking goddamn IFAC. No bullshit, no lie. Not because I went up in rank, because I wanted to lose shit. Okay? Think about that. No bullshit. If you cannot make it to your alpha because you got too much gear on you, and don't add water. You need water. Okay? Learn to cut that shit. If you have chem lights on you and you're out there during the day, you don't fucking need it. Okay? Unless you're gonna be using real cat eyes and real fucking dog tails and all the other whisker shit, you ain't gonna use it, guys. That's just my little note, my little clarity to y'all. Train as you fight. Roger.
All right.
All right, so beginning Sunday of Bone Crusher 2024, part 2 of the event, and we're getting ready to start the game. But before that, TAN commander in charge of all TAN forces is currently getting ready to start the game with us. But first, he's going to do some shady shit and tuck the objective behind the fuel canisters so that the players who aren't like eagle-eyed won't notice it right away, so that they have to actually get a little closer to the objective before they figure out where it is. Definitely a sly move, but it's still at the objective, and we haven't hid the objective. We just shifted it a little bit. So normally I wouldn't just run down the middle of a trail, but I had received a call through the radio requesting LMG support at this position. We already had control of that little bit of road, so there was really no immediate threat. But I needed to get down there real quick, so instead of going through the trees, went straight down, which ended up looking really cool. But then I got here and we assessed the situation and decided that we were going to try to force our way through this fence. Some people, they're just going to argue every time they get hit, which is terrible sportsmanship, but you can't really control that. You can only control the sportsmanship that you put out, so you just got to do the best that you can. These guys, they came down the other side of the road that I was on, and I sprayed them from the tree line. I was a good bit in the tree line, as you saw. I walked into the trees, but they still wanted to say that I was too close to them with an LMG. But there was a referee right around the corner, and he had no problem with it, so I was in the clear. At this point, we needed to revive anyone who could be picked back up. So I started covering different angles from up there in the woods as our medic was running around like a wild man, picking everybody back up. now, we're going to pack as many people in here as possible. First sending through the SMG and then some riflemen so that we can push them back into the tree line so that I can then pack myself in there and start putting LMG support heavy into that tree line. Here I am going through, and once I'm in the clear and the forces are far enough away for me to engage them, I'm going to just absolutely open up into that tree line with the LMG. All right, so we got them pushed back into the tree line. One of our guys, his gun goes dead, and he's going to be doing an emergency battery swap. If it was me, I would have made myself as flat as possible, and I would have been doing this while laying down because there's just no cover unless you're on the floor. He just straight up swaps it out while he's standing and somehow doesn't even get shot. I see the light. I'm walking towards the light. All right, so I just got regened back in. The way TCA events work, if you can get to a med bag as a dead person, you have two options. You either walk towards the nearest med bag if you know where it is, or you go back to your AA and respawn. The med bag is so much better because it's in the action and you can get in a lot quicker. So I was lucky enough, I got to the med bag. They had medical supplies left over. They got me back in, but the rest of the people in Baker Company are scattered across the map. Most of them are dead, heading back to respawn. So now I'm taking an LMG support role with this other group that's still at the prison, still fighting, and I just have to be very careful how I position myself so that I don't break any of the rules as an LMG.
Yeah, their whole objective is only those a lot more careful.
Alright, get the keys to figure out what needs to push out.
Let Abel hold the building while we go and get the objectives.
Wow.
Let's go.
Great having it.
Yep, let's go through the pot.
This is Baker 1-3.
So now we're going to push out into the little parking area that they got here with all the burned up cars and push on through here, and engagement strikes pretty quickly. And I take up a position to aggressively attack a tree line. I wasn't running a light because I was told that there were very few windows inside the buildings, so I didn't spend much time indoors because with an LMG I can't shoot indoors. I have to break the barrier. And I had a pistol that had limited capacity. So when I was going through the hallways, it was creepy as fuck.
At one point, it felt more like a paranormal investigation than an airsoft event because it was just beyond creepy. It was bizarre. Like the sounds that you hear when you're in there just don't make any sense. And it's easy to get very confused and extremely lost.
All right, so I get up to this window, and my command command channels, asking me why I'm in the building, because they didn't think there was any good windows, and I was like, "This is why I'm in the building," and I just let out a long burst and destroy the tree line, and they was like, "Oh." And then he was calling for someone to shoot at the people that were in the courtyard at the tree line, and they had put out some smoke which was obscuring all the vision, and he was trying to find out if anyone had a line of sight on them, and I could only see part of it because then it became heavily smoke and trees. But I just started destroying the tree line. I didn't have to worry about shooting any friendlies in the back of the head because I was up so high up off the ground that I could just shred the tree line and not have to worry about any friendly fire.
This is Baker 1-3. I got 3 that are now dead. So the left 2 off, and another one on the right. Copy. Everything I see is to the right of the purple smoke.
All right. At this point, they've pushed back from the tree line and they've just given up on it. So now I'm going to hurry myself back out of here. But it is, honestly, I haven't been at this AO before, and it's super easy to get yourself completely turned around inside this prison complex. And this guy was trying to help me figure out what set of stairs I needed to be going down. Luckily, they ended up being right here.
I see hands moving at 21. Can you tell me if that, or it's only 20? Is that green or is that admin? On catwalk next to building 20.
Admin. Admin. Catwalk. I think it's an admin.
Oh shit. Like you got close? You hit my gun.
Where's these? Up there in the white area?
Oh, that's it. Sorry.
On the white top?
Yeah.
Were you talking about this little slave over there? All right.
You go down that hallway. On the spot, I'd like to go do something.
When you've been doing airsoft and like gun culture stuff long enough that like you walk by someone or you see a small clip in a video and you're like, oh, that's a Zeneca stock on an AK. That looks really good on his AK. That's tight looking. Or you see like a specific handguard and you're like, oh, that's a Troy rail that he's got on there. That's nice. And it's like, you can like pick apart their gun from a distance and tell what they've done to it. Sometimes I find that I just notice too much of that, which is why I had a bunch of people that were stopping and looking at my super customized AMD 65M with a PKP stock welded to the back of it and a Troy handguard, asking me what in the hell it was, because they couldn't tell what AK it was because of the stock being completely different than anything that's currently on the market. Right now, in the doorway, we're not currently taking fire at this moment. That's because there's green forces down that fence all the way at an opening, and we've pushed them back at this point. Now they're regrouping deep in the trees, and they're going to be moving up through that building that's actually like a pavilion in that courtyard, and they're going to try to aggressively attack from that tree line. All right, so we're in building 30, and we're assessing whether it's going to be possible for us, since we have Objective Mary locked down real good. We got a bunch of guys there. We're trying to assess how many people it will take us to make a push on building 21. But before we can do that and head towards Brenda, we need to find out where an enemy sniper is in this tree line at building 21 and assess whether or not there is a second sniper in a third or fourth floor window of the same building.
Fight me.
guy behind the screen. You're 3 at 12. You're 3 at 12. This is 12.
I think for one of the admin that turned up with me, the cameraman, and it showed me like this little red cylinder device, and I'm having to tell him no, it's not mine, I don't know what it is. We think it might have been like some sort of IED at this point, but we just got like 2 or 3 admins over there just looking at this device. So, what?
That did not look like mine. No. Yeah, you got it. Thank you though. Yeah, somebody lost it. So I don't know what it is. I'm not sure. Not even sure what it is. Somebody dropped it.
What's all out here? You good?
Well, it's just the 2 of us, and there's about 20 on the other side, and they want to take Mary. We got our objective here. There should be more people here, and on the other side of the other stairs.
We're out. We're out? Yes. Wasn't there 2? Baker's dead, but they're heading back to AA. We lost Dorothy behind us, so.
Yeah.
What time is it? I'm already here looking at that. We
If
still
you want to look for the guys from PMC, you say, hey, who's PMC? They'll help you take Dorothy down. There's about 7 of them.
This guy running a PP-19 submachine gun. He's going to be up close and personal. And, I mean, he's not running a mesh mask like mouth guard. I mean, some people just, they're willing to risk it. But, I mean, even with a full beard, I run a mouth guard. It's not that bad. And it's definitely better than getting a tooth knocked out and be tactical.
for people that like don't know each other, don't train together, you end up seeing like a lot of really good improvised communication, improvised hand signals, stuff that's just really universal. And these two guys, they ended up doing really good to take this doorway. Now he flips it, and he flips it really good, and it's just the two of them, which is super cool. But these green guys, it looks like he flips it so quick and hops right back on his rifle to aim at the door that he doesn't take a moment to see if the objective's giving him any information. And I was told that you could get codes from it, especially if you type, if you flipped it, that it could say things that need to be relayed back to the AA for extra points and stuff like that. I was identifying all of my targets by their legs. Because, like, you'll see, like, people have, like, tan legs. And then their plate carrier's freaking green. Their hat is freaking tan. And then their goggles are, like, a greenish tan. So I just went with their legs.
Unfortunately, I shot him like 10 times while he
All right.
All right, so right there, someone throws pyrotechnics, and there are pyrotechnics that are allowed, and then there are unauthorized pyrotechnics. So I get revived, and I try to make a heroic dash back to building 30 to try to help defend it because it's obviously being completely overrun at this point. And I get shot in the side of the face, head, body, by a bunch of guys that end up being tan. Friendly fire is definitely on. As they were shooting at us, I was being revived, and I had taken my dead rag and threw it up over my head because I had been waiting for so long that when he revived me, an admin was watching, and I went to start shooting, and he had to tell me that I had my dead rag on, so I had to immediately drop my weapon, stuff that dead rag back in, and then bring my weapon back up.
You're good.